Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a quick set of blogs because I sat down to actually do a little chapter for one of my classes that I hadn't really flipped well, or that I thought about, maybe I ought to redo some of that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a short video series called Flip from Scratch. And Flip from Scratch is literally that. Here's the process of flipping a particular chapter or a particular couple of sections. I'm not even sure how far I'm going yet with this, but from basic traditional class all the way to what would be considered a full-on flip. So there's going to be a lot of levels in here. There's going to be a lot of pieces. And I just wanted you to kind of be able to see, if you're new or you're saying, hey, what's this all about? This is kind of how you can go from zero to flip in really some pretty short order for really pretty minimal cost as well. Now, arguably, there's even cheaper and there's even quicker. This is just the way I like. So this is my particular flavor. I like Rocky Road. You may prefer peanut butter cup or cookie dough, because let's be honest, all of those ice creams are awesome in the same way that all flips can be totally awesome based on who you are, what you're trying to do, or your personality, your level of tech, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. In fact, you'll notice I'm kind of blocky right now, and it's jostling and skips because I'm not actually using a webcam. What I'm doing is I'm actually using a document camera that I have, which is not ideal for video capture, but that's okay. If that's what you have, that's what you have, and it will still do the job. Now, you could, on the other hand, flip over here and go to something that looks like this. Now I'm over here on my webcam, and it's a lot more smooth. It's a lot easier. Now, by the way, my desk is not exactly solid, but it doesn't matter. See, the imperfections are just fine. And step number one to flip from scratch is to understand it does not need to be perfect. One of the favorite quotes, John Bergman, do you need it perfect or do you need it Tuesday? Okay, so credit where credit's due, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Look, earthquake. Okay, it's you. It's your personality. You're putting it in there. Don't hide it. Okay, so you could go with something like a document camera. Nice thing about a document camera is, I can now write stuff, and that's nice. And you notice in this particular setup, you don't even see my face. You hear my voice, but you do not see my face. Now, I argue that actually seeing the face is better, okay? Because having run some tests with some of my colleagues and some of my students, they say, I realize you're not looking at me, but if I see your face looking at me, there's something that says I have to pay better attention. Additionally, if you're in class, the kids are going to see your face. So why not show your face? Now, that means I have, instead of one piece of equipment, I end up with two pieces of equipment. So you say, the cost already, it's getting crazy. It's not, okay? But before we get into that, let's talk about what I'm going to try to do here in this first set of blogs. The first set of blogs, I literally have a book. Here it is. It's a math book, traditional math book, okay? And we have a section in the math book. That section in the math book, yoink, whoop, whoop. There we go. Okay, that section of the math book, we're going to be covering probability. For some reason, I've just never done videos or flipped or whatever for the probability. Now, do you have to do video? No, you don't have to. Do I like video? Yes, I do. Okay, so again, my particular Rocky Road. So what we're going to do is we're going to go literally from book, and we're going to take a lesson that I might otherwise teach directly from the book on the board, traditional lecture style. We're going to start there. Then we're going to kind of bring it up a little bit and say, let's enrich it in this way. And then let's enrich it this way, because you're not going to build the Taj Mahal in a heartbeat. It's going to take some time, and it is truly a time investment, but I think you're going to see the time investment is worth it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go from a basic book board lesson, traditional class in rows, to what I end up with, which is boards all the way around the room, desks that don't have a home because I don't have a seating chart. There's no reason to have a seating chart if the kids are up and moving anyway, except for the fact that you'll notice the white dots on the floor. The white dots on the floor mean the desks can't go outside the white dots because everybody has to be able to get to the board and move around to the board, not be confined. So I guess that's my one seating requirement, is desks can't be up against the board. It also keeps people from sleeping against the board, so it works out pretty well too. All right, so that's kind of where we're going to start. Basic flip, basic stuff, bring it from a book to the computer and be able to send it out, because the whole point of flip is not tech. The whole point of flip is taking what's currently in the classroom space and determining, does it belong in the classroom space? If it doesn't have to be in the classroom space, then let's take part of it, put it somewhere else. Let's put it over here at home. If part of it needs to be done in the classroom space, that collaboration, that experimentation, that demonstration, let's do that in the class. Let's take the other stuff and put it somewhere else. That's what flip really is. Tech is just a way to do that. And you don't even have to do all the tech if you don't want to. But that's the idea of what we're going to be up to. Now, just for fun, for those of you like, oh, I'm out already. It's a webcam, it's a document camera, etc. Let's go to the place where all good things come from, Amazon. And so let's click over here to Amazon. And if you want a webcam, here's a nice webcam with a decent speaker. I don't even know who it's by. Is it by Logitech? I don't think so, but $45. Okay. The one I use is right here, the one I'm currently on. It's $65. So, I mean, you're not talking a great deal of investment here. In fact, best entry level, Microsoft, $25 for a webcam. Oh, actually, here's the one I use. It's $49. So, again, not much investment there. And I say, well, I like that whole idea of being able to show your hand up on the screen or show the book, or better yet, we're going to be doing this since it's probability. We have demonstrations, but those demonstrations can be done at times at home. So you say, I'd like a webcam. Great. Let's look for a webcam. If I go right over here, webcams, I just typed in literally document camera. And so I get 108 bucks, 99 bucks. They can be cheaper than that. Let's see, it's up $49. Okay. Yeah, of course you can get crazy now. That's actually a really nice one for 129. 79. This is personally, okay, not that particular one, but I use an IPEVO Ziggy. I think I got mine for like $75 or $85 at some point. So again, we're not talking about crazy amounts of money. So really, for if you got the base model webcam and a base model document camera, you're really only talking about $100. If you want to step up to something really good mid-grade level on both of those, $150 get you good mid-grade for a lot of those. Do not buy the big crazy stuff. Wait until you really know what you want before you do something like that. So that's what we're up to. That's what I'm going to try to do. Flipping from scratch. There we go. All right. So hopefully you enjoy. We'll talk about how I recorded this here in a next section. So thank you very much, guys.